right, what's going on, guys? So these are the bushings. They look like this. There's 4 of them. One at the bottom, one at the top. So you gotta get 4 of these. I decided to just get a new washer for it. And I have the new nuts as well. I'll show you guys that. All right, here's the other ones. And then the washer. And then these are the nuts. I think these are gonna work. I don't know if the nuts on there are different sizes, but this is a part number for the nut. Right there. So, I already got the car jacked up, wheel off. Of course, there's only one bolt right there holding the strut. And then you got up top here, which you just take out these little flat heads with these that's in here, and then you just screw them out, and then you just, there's one here, there's one there, and then there's a Phillips right here, and then you just pull this whole thing back and push it down, and then you have access to this. So I am on airlift or air suspension, so I got to take this out. So to take this whole dampening thing out, you just loosen the bottom. There you go, take it out. And then I gotta get the exact size for this and start loosening it up. And then take the bolt out from the bottom, and then we're gonna replace these rubber bushings. I don't think they're too clapped out, but they're really soft compared to the new ones. The new ones are freaking, it's right here's one right here. This thing is hard as a rock. These things are soft, so maybe that's why I'm getting squeaking, but I just want to replace them. The car has 170,000 miles now, so I'm just trying to replace stuff that have to do with the suspension. Well, I did all the bushings for the suspension. I'm just trying to do any other type of stuff that needs to be done, so I don't have to, because this is my daily. I'm just trying to make sure it keeps running. I just need this thing to at least run for at least till in 2025, 2030 for sure, and then start building a motor, and then I'll drive something else. But I need this thing to be running until that time comes. Well, it might be less than that, than the 5 years, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. It at least needs to be running, driving, turning key every single time when I need it. And no issues. I don't want to be squeaking, all different types of crap. So, all right, guys. So it is a 14. Yeah, the whole thing is gonna spin. So I might have to get an Allen key. There we go. I'm doing this off my phone today, so. Of course, I get to the end, and then the whole thing wants to spin. So now, lucky enough, I do have the right tool, so I gotta put an Allen key inside of it to hold it, and then I have to get another 14, like an open socket wrench, and then twist it off. All right, guys, so you can get this at Harbor's Freight. It's a pass-through adjustable wrench set. As you guys can see, it says on there it's 14. So, and then I got my Allen key right here. So you basically just put this on here. Like so. And then you stick your Allen key in there. Might need an extension, I don't know. Yep. Like this. And then I'll loosen it. So, yep. So now I'm just gonna hold one end, and then I'll loosen the other. Oh yeah, size Allen key. Let me get that for y'all, man. This says a H5. H5. Where's the number on this? It says H5 and then number 5. So, of course, the camera doesn't want to focus. Man, these iPhones suck. Maybe that's why I don't vlog on this. But it's a 5. So now, get over here. Yeah. So this is the washer. Damn. Cooked. Damn. Man, this is insane. I guess this is 170,000 miles. Like, I believe I changed this out before. These bushings, I believe I've done them before. But look, this is the old one, and then this is how the new one's supposed to look. This is the back of the new one from Honda. Like, damn. What in the world happened? I know water and stuff, corrosion, the cold, summer, winter, spring, I get it, but dang. It's out. Now, I believe if I push up on it, see if I can push up on it, push it up so the strut where it flexes, and I can just guide the whole thing out. Dang. Yeah, rocks and all different types of crap. Damn. Believe it? Yeah, we done the thing. I just gotta clean it. Penetration on.
Yeah, you don't have to change this thing, Jay. This you're gonna have to get new ones.
This is how it looks. So, like you guys heard what he said, man. The thing is rotting out, but I guess I'll have to buy a whole new strut. Just the rears alone, things like $1,100 or something like that. But the nut do fit. I wanted to make sure of that. So, nut works. OEM. Because I think the nut that's on this from Airlift. So, just gonna put the new one on. I mean, it still fits snug. So, before we put that on, we're gonna take the one inside off. But I guess so. I guess all that debris is from the thing. So, crazy. All right. And then, yeah, this thing is rotting out too. Wow. Dang. That's crazy. The weather just destroys every freaking thing. Look at this. Man, all right, out with the old. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna pick it up, guys. I know somebody gonna be in here. Environment. Just open up the new one. The new one's gonna sit like that. And then the washer is gonna sit on top of it like that. I believe so, yeah, because yeah, that's how it was before. This is the old one. Yep. So, just like that. So, but let me get the strut back up in here. So, all I have to do is same thing. Push this down with some strength. Got it back up, and then make sure I put the 14 bolt back in, so which is right there. So don't have nobody filming, everybody's busy, so I'm gonna do that real quick. All right guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the new one on here. So this is I think this is the nut that Airlift provides, but it's the same. It's pretty nice. It's a longer bolt compared to the OEM one, because these are the difference. But yeah, I know the nylon and this is probably jacked up, so I'm just gonna use the new OEM one I bought until I order my new struts. Dog, I've been trying to avoid spending more money, but I guess I gotta spend more money. So this thing slides in here like this, and it sits in there, and then the washer goes on top, because y'all saw the comparison. So everything is gonna hold it in place when I tighten it up. All right, I'm gonna tighten it up more when I put it back to the right height, but I'll show you guys what I'm talking about over here. So you just screw these out. That's one. And then up here is a fill up. I don't know why they put a fill up, but hey man, they said you want to put a fill up here for a reason. Easier to pull on it too. Stick your hand behind here. Pop this out. Like so. And then there's another one back here. Yeah, it's a pain sometimes. Yep. So got both of them in. I just gotta put the dampener back on there. You guys can see. So gotta test drive and make sure it's not squeaking and stuff. Make sure I tighten it up enough. I did lower it down to ride height, right above the tires. Now I tightened it up. It did was really loose and then it started getting tight. So stop there, drive it, see if it's squeaking or not, and should be good to go.